Hi, my name is Jason Cash. I am from Portland, Oregon, but I reside in the Fairview area that's near Troutdale or Gresham. It's like a small town suburb. Um, what I'm hoping to get out of this class. Well, first off, I'm a sophomore, taking my second semester, so it'd be really cool to know more about how ethics works in the Christian sense and what I can apply to these in real world situations. Sometimes, I've been around people with bad ethics or good ethics, and in the workplace environment, it may be different. I wonders how it is in the school environment, or even just with your friends or family. Ethics teaches us how to behave a certain way and to use our mental critical thinking whenever we're have a disagreement or try to challenge a debate about, an ideology or a uh, an idea that we need to explain or an opinion that we want to shift towards and convince the other party. Um, One thing I'd like the group to know about me is that I'm very much a history buff. I love everything that has to do with historical events, mostly like military engagements or fun facts about, the Civil War or World Wars One and Two. I very much love to meet veterans of those wars. Mostly World War II veterans are going to be gone pretty soon, so it's important to give them their respect and their attention because honestly, they are the greatest generation, and I admire what they did. And they're different. They're different kind of people with their mentality, with the way they were raised, the way they were presented to fight for the rights for others. Even today, we have, the Vietnam vets, the Iraq, Afghan vets, and, we should give them those recognition to what they stood up for. My uncle, he was a veteran of the Iraq wars, from Desert Storm to the global war on terror, and he has been in the army for 30 years. He retired back in 2019, but um, I have a very strong kinship when it comes to giving the vets their respect, and I think that's something that we should all work towards giving our thanks, even if, won't have time or we have something else going on. It's always, that one veteran that passes you by in a department store, and the simple thank you makes all the difference for them. What does bullshit mean to me? Well, it just means the idea of calling out something that you don't agree with, or if you know that somebody is clearly lying or exaggerating, or some event that's really messed up. The practice of bullshit in the college ethics course, the context behind it is if you're trying to um, appear thoughtful enough to get a good grade by exaggerating the truth, or, the goal is to make the clarity look easy enough to say that you know more, it isn't really a good idea to just bullshit your way through a course. You need to invest, you need to engage, you need to just be with your peers and have a healthy debate or have an open mind. Um, Learning discussion board should be with respect. It should also be with, engaging kindly or be opinionated, but with a respectful access and not try to go overboard or take offense or start a fight. And norms expectations is that we just show love and respect to all of our peers in this course and everywhere we go in life because what we do in this life reflects on everybody else, from our parents to our friends, and our character, and as well as, Christ, who put himself before everybody's sins and died for ours. In this case, we should behave and be Christ-like and follow through. That is what I wanted to share, and thank you for watching this.